Welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. A special day at the park as we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Tacoma Rainiers and the Oklahoma City Comets.
And now, your Oklahoma
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Gavin Stone. Here's a closer look. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Now it's the second baseman, Jack Lopez. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. 0-2. Struck out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Simon Taylor getting ready to hit. No. And that drops in for a strike. Pops this one up. Bodie. That's out number 2. All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
Rowdy Tellez.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. Two outs, bases empty. Ground ball to first. Ward will do it alone, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. Welcome back. And today's starter, Jimmy Joyce. Here's the inside look. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something
Leading
back
off here
for later.
tonight,
Stepping
the first
in,
baseman,
Ryan Ward.
Ryan Ward.
In the air, out towards right center, Thomas. And there's one down. Let's check out the lineup.
Batting second,
At the bottom
the
of the
third
order,
baseman,
a guy trying to
JJ.
turn it around, Austin
Cody.
Garfield. David Bodie, the next to hit. Hit hard on the ground to short. And out at first.
Out.
Batting third, the catcher, Dalton.
Digging in for the Comets, Dalton Rushing. Ground ball, right side. What a stop! From his knees, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. Making it look easy at second. Let's take another look at this one. That's going to get you some high fives in the dugout. The Rainiers at the
Leading
plate
off
here in the
for
second
Tacoma,
inning.
The left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stone measures 6'1", 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2020. That one fouled off. Lifted in the air to right center. Newell. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Tyler
Next is the
Locklear.
designated hitter, Tyler Locklear. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again.
Ball.
One out and the base is empty. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder to short. Gauthier. Out number 2.
Out.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Harry Ford.
Next up, Harry Ford. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here.
Ball 1.
That kind of speed at this spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall
Ball
and
2,
Sean Figgins
down.
made their teams more multi-dimensional because they could really scoot. High fly ball to right field. It's pretty deep. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly here. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. We're all tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning.
Leading it
Stepping
off,
to the plate
the
for
left fielder,
Oklahoma City,
Eddie.
Eddie Rosario.
Rosario.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. There's one down. Clearly ready to swing the
Batting
bat
fifth,
starting off
the
this
right
inning.
fielder,
Tough
right.
break with the line out, but a really nice cut. And now the right fielder, Chris Newell. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball. That's going to sting. Alex Freeland now at the plate. Runner at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, number 42.
Ha!
Rolls away a little bit.
0-1.
No score here in the second inning. And the curveball is down and in. One-two pitch. Swings and misses. Back-to-back Ks. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. Heading on now to the top of the third. No score. On to the next inning. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Ryland Thomas.
No balls. 1 strike.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. To the right side. Throw to first in time.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Cole Young.
So digging in, Cole Young. First pitch, swings and misses. That's an excellent fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he continues to locate it, that's an effective weapon. Swings through it. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight 1 or 2 off. Bouncer to the right side. Ward. And safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Ben.
Man at first with 1 gone. Ben Williamson will hit next. On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flick. There's 1. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Comets, Cody Hosey. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 1 now. Comes up empty. Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. 1 gone.
He's out.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Austin Gauthier.
So up next, Austin Gauthier. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. That's a result of changing speeds and keeping the batter guessing. He was slowed down by the off-speed on the last pitch, so he was off kilter when the low 90s heater came in. Foul ball there. Two outs and nobody aboard. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Haniger on the way in. Handles this one no problem, and that'll end the inning. End of 3. We're all tied, 0-0. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Jack Lopez. Up the middle, and that's off the second base bag. Runner on base to start the inning. No time wasted here. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. So digging in, Samad Taylor. 0 for 1 so far. First offering misses the mark. On the ground to second, might be 2. Safe!
Hey, too late.
Nobody out, first and second here. Digging in for the Rainiers, Rowdy Tellez.
Ball.
Good job to let the low one go there. We're in the 4th inning, no score.
Drive. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out. Next up for the Rainiers, Mitch Haniger. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Little chopper rolls foul. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Fights it off, we'll see another. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Takes it to first for the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Tyler Locklear. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Lopez, the runner at third. Taylor on at second with 2 away.
No, too low.
Hard ground ball, base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0. Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. On the ground to first. It's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now at the plate, Ryland Thomas. And that drops in for a strike. Fly ball down the line. Newell moving to the left. And makes the grab. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Rainiers lead it 2-0. Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only one ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Back here in Oklahoma City, bottom of the fourth inning. Aggressive approach paid off and found something he could hit. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Next to hit, Dalton rushing. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. And that's a fair ball. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. We've got runners at first and third to open the inning. Back-to-back base hits. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. And here is Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one has a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Play at the plate. Not in time. And it's a 1-run game. That's textbook hitting in a sac fly spot. Look for something up in the zone and lift it deep enough to bring in the runner from third. Chris Newell digs in now. On the ground, left side, 6, 4, 3, but not in time. Good hustle, and the inning continues. On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. Alex Freeland getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging the first time. Hammers this one down the right field line. Sails towards the corner, and it hooks just foul. And it's strike 2. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Next pitch is outside. That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off-speed. 1-2 now. Grounds this one up the middle. Play made. That ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. On to the top of the 5th. Tacoma with the lead, 2-1. We're in the top half of the 5th, and now it's going to be Cole Young. And they say he went.
0-1.
Next one's fouled back. This out to center on the move. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Ben Williamson.
And now, Ben Williamson. Hit into a double play the first time around. That one finds the zone. 1 out and the base is empty.
No.
And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Freeland. And there's 2 away.
Now back, the second baseman, Jack Lopez.
We head back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jack Lopez, 1 for 2. Lopez, 32 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Up the middle. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Can't come up with it. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Samad Taylor.
No ball. 1 strike.
Lopez at second with 2 away.
No. Down.
Cut on and miss, and it's 1 and 2.
1-2.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging, and that'll do it. The arm action on the changeup, superb. Sells it like a fastball, pulls the string, gets the swing and miss, and strolls off the field. Bottom half of the 5th,
Leading
and
off,
the Comets
the
back.
center fielder, Jose Ramos.
This pitch popped up. Young. And there's 1 down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them.
Jose.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Cody Hosey. Grounded out the first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in there at bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. The Rainiers up by a run, bottom half of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and the count 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Hit hard for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Austin Gauthier now at the plate. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Line drive. That's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Love the hands on that swing. Out front of the ball with the right launch angle and barrel placement to put it right in the gap for the 2-bag. And with the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position, we could see a major swing in momentum here. So up next, Ryan Ward. So far, he's thrown more than 80% first pitch strikes, which is driving this excellent outing. If he keeps it up, he could work very deep into this one. Nice eye right there. That's a good effort by the pitcher with a tempting breaking ball that hooked inside, but a good job as well by the batter to lay off it. The left-handed batter waits. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2.
Second and third here. 1 away. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Gets a piece, stays alive. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Huge K there. Couldn't tie the ball game, so the next batter will need to pick him up and bring that tying run in. And now, David Bodie. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece. It stays 0-2. The pitch gets away. And that'll cost them a run. He scores easily. 3 pitches and that AB ends in a strikeout. Might want to try and battle a bit more. On the corners and 2 out. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. In the air to center. Makes the catch. That ends the inning and limits the damage. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Rowdy Tellez. And that drops in for a strike. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike.
No.
In there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One-two offering. Battling here, fouls it away. What a battle, and after 5 straight foul balls, you gotta wonder who's gonna win this one. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Now batting.
Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Mitch Haniger.
Ball.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Tapped softly to the right side. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Now back, designated hitter Tyler Locklear.
Digging in for the Rainiers, Tyler Locklear.
Ball, no.
All tied up. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
1-2.
Got it. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. No runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. We move on to the bottom of the 6th. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. We're tied in this one 2-2. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And here's the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Rosario.
Here high. No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked pretty off balance that time.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup in the dirt. In time, 1 away on the strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris.
Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Chris Newell. A frozen rope. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
So digging in, Alex Freeland. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Round first, hustling for 2. In at second with a 2-out double. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned to the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. This next at bat looms very large. Next up for the Comets, number 42. Crushes this one to left and forget about it. That is a no-doubt home run. That's got to feel good, and they take the lead. It is 4-2. A pivotal moment in this game. That homer might be the most important swing in this one. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Jimmy Joyce is done. 2-run ball game as the starter heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Edward Bizardo. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. And the next batter, Cody Hosey. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. Two outs and nobody aboard. Comes up empty, strike 2. Activity in the bullpen, Josh Fleming up and throwing. Danner, the right-hander, also getting loose. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Swings and misses, struck him out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 4-2. Top of the seventh
Leading
here
off
at
for
the plate,
Tacoma,
Harry
the
Ford.
catcher, Harry Ford.
Right through there for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh. Ryland Thomas will hit next.
1-0.
Swing and a foul straight back. The Rainiers trailing by 2 here in the top half of the seventh. 2 outs, bases empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Time to stretch. Oklahoma City with the lead, 4-2. Bottom of the seventh.
Leading off,
Austin Gauthier. Line drive, and it's caught.
Now batting,
Ryan
the first
Ward
baseman,
digs in now.
Ryan
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Ha!
Against a pitcher with great off-speed stuff, sometimes you'll sit on something other than a fastball on the first pitch. I think that's what he did just now. Clearly wasn't ready for the heat.
0-2.
Got the batter swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's the third baseman,
Now
David Bodie.
the third
1 for
baseman,
3.
David Bodie.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the seventh, just past the stretch. Out to short. Young. The throw to first.
He's out.
3 up and 3 down, inning over. We're at the end of 7. Oklahoma City lead it 4-2. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Ben Williamson.
Williamson.
Hurry. No balls. 1 strike.
That one fouled off. After 2 straight changeups, it's not terribly likely that we'll get a third in a row here. Pitch is in the dirt.
1-2.
Got the strikeout looking. And that's one way the leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. So up next, Jack Lopez.
No.
Next one's fouled back. 1 out and the base is empty. To the right side. Freeland. Now 2 out.
He's out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Samad Taylor.
Next up for the Rainiers, Samad Taylor.
Ball one.
Tapped in front of the plate. And plenty of time to first. And 1, 2, 3, that's the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Comets out in front, 4-2.
Now pitching for Tacoma.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Josh Fleming. 5th appearance of the year. Rushing, the leadoff batter looks at ball one. Action in the pen down there. Troy Taylor preparing to come on if needed. Fujinami, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Fleming measures 6'2". He throws a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, and he sometimes goes to the curveball. Shoots this one on the right field line. Dives, but can't make the catch. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Eddie Rosario, getting ready to hit.
Rosario.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball.
No fun
Two
getting
strikes.
jammed like that. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Rushing takes his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Pitcher's got to be wondering what's going to get the swing and a miss. He might need to change speeds or locations, if only to change things around. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a ball. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting,
Man
the
on
right
at first.
fielder,
Chris Newell now at the plate.
Newell.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. That's a pitch he's got a lot of confidence in. So much so that he'll throw it 3, maybe 4 straight times if hitters aren't laying off it. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curveball. Runner at first.
Now batting,
a chance
the
for
second baseman,
Alex Freeland.
Freeland.
And that one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. One runner left stranded, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Gustav Blackwell. No such thing as an easy save, but he's got the right approach and attitude to thrive in these moments. And now, Rowdy Tellez, 0-3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike. Ha!
Swing and a miss. And to count 1-2. Excellent late movement on the sinker, and it was placed just about perfectly for the swing and miss. Swings and misses. Struck the batter out. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Mitch Haniger. Just missed. After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. There's a strike at 95. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's off the mark, and the count's full. And not close. That is an easy take for ball 4. Now, Tyler Locklear.
Ball.
Tying run waits at the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. There's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over. And your final score, 4-2. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.